Hey, everybody, welcome to Anita's Wednesday Wisdom Highlights. So glad you're joining me today. Drop an emoji, comment something, let me know who's watching. I want you to answer this question when you put it in the comments today. What is the best piece of advice that you've ever been given? You know, we were talking about this at the Maxwell Leadership Conference just this week, and I had a hard time deciding, what is the best piece of advice that I've ever received? I've gotten so much good advice from so many different sources. I thank God for all the people and all the mentors that I've had in my life, all the leaders that have helped me learn and grow. But I think it came down to, aside from the message of the gospel of Jesus Christ, that, of course, is the very best advice I ever got, that I was forgiven. The next piece of advice that I think I need to give kudos to was learning how to forgive. I went to a seminar by a that was given by a man named Michael Rice, and I learned the definition of forgiveness that he gave was such a great eye opener for me because I had such a misconception of what forgiveness was. And his definition was letting go of my right to hurt someone back, or letting go of my right. It was all about my right to hold a grudge or get even or punish someone or something. And, it took me many years to even understand and realize that I was holding a grudge in some of the areas of my life that I wasn't even aware of. I realized I was holding a grudge against not only people, but against God and against myself. So it took me several years after learning that definition that those were some of the areas that I was holding grudges. Some of them were obvious. Sometimes you're holding a grudge, but sometimes you're not aware of it. And then it took lots of practice. Once I realized where I was holding grudges, it took a lot of practice of learning how to let go. It's like an onion, you got to peel back the layers, okay? And keep forgiving and keep working through the process. It's a process, but I just wanted to talk about this today, and it kind of ties into what I talked about a couple weeks ago on my Wednesday Wisdom Highlights about not being able to give what you don't have. In that video, I was talking about we can't love until we know how much we're loved. We can't give love until we have love and accept love and receive love and embrace it. And it's the same with forgiveness. We can't really give forgiveness until we know and accept and embrace and believe that we are forgiven. And of course, that is the message of Jesus Christ, that we are forgiven. So just start the conversation today. Put something in the chat box. Let's talk about it. What is the best piece of advice you've ever been given? That's it for today. Hope you have